Doesn't matter what you want to put onto your steak,
yes.
right? If it's salt, if it's pepper, if it's coriander seed, fennel seed, we've got you covered because this guy doesn't need any grinding, it doesn't need any cranking. All you do is turn it upside down. Did you hear that motor kick in? It's now putting some pepper. You can see the pepper there on the plate, right? So it does that straight away. If you want some salt, I put a special pink salt in this one. Have a look. You turn it up, and then out it comes. So again, I'll put some up there on the plate for you can see.
Cool.
You can see. So you don't have to do anything. You literally just holding it upside down. When you've had enough, you turn it back over.
Very nice. So you'll choose among the same colors that go right back to the set, so everything looks nice and uniform. It is operated by 6 AA batteries. The batteries are all included.
Of course.
And let's talk about why these spice mills are so important when it comes to your flavors. And by the way, thank you so much for being here at HSN. My name is Marlo. I'm your host. This chef needs no introduction, but just in case,
I'm Curtis.
Chef Curtis Stone is joining us. And Chef Curtis Stone has an incredible brand new Today Special. We're minutes away from giving you another look at our best value of the day. But we wanted to start this hour with something brand new. So I was asking you about the importance of a spice mill. Why is it important to be able to get something like this at home?
I mean, this is where all your flavor comes from in the kitchen, is spices, right? No matter what the spices are. But pepper and salt, we use them every single day. Now, do you go for the pinch salt? Do you have a shaker? Do you have a grinder? You don't have to worry about any of it anymore because look at this. This is how simple it is, right? The top just comes off. There's a big spout here that you can fill it up with whatever you want to, but in this case, it's salt. Then what I do is I go ahead and it's grinding those fresh rock salt and the freshly ground pepper just by turning it over. So as soon as I stop, it turns it off.
Great.
Do you see that? Turn it up and it starts to come out. When you want it to stop, you just turn it back up.
Oh, I love it.
So simple. And the perfect gift for someone that likes to cook,
No, it's so terrific. And I like that you don't have to press anything or grind anything. By the way, the parts on the inside are all ceramic parts. Some of the challenges with other spice mills is that they have plastic parts on the inside.
Right.
And so they're not long lasting. The important thing for you always is quality first.
You have to, it's when you're talking about that grinding mechanism, which is what you're talking about, the ceramic is so important. So it's also got to be really easy. That's why we've put that big gaping hole right there so you can fit all of your spices in really quite quickly. It's not this tiny little hole. You can see it right there. Then you just pop the top on, you screw it on. When you want to use it, you do this. You turn it upside down and you can see
Isn't that cool?
how that's, it's hard for you to see it right there, but it's certainly coming out in my hand. So let me show it to you on an egg. I've got some eggs over here. This is a tri-coloured pepper. So I've got pink peppercorns, black peppercorns, and white peppercorns. See how that just comes straight on out?
Now you can see it.
Isn't that awesome? A little bit of salt. I've got some salt right there.
No, it's perfect.
Again. Now, I'll put some cumin seed, some fennel seed over here. So if you wanted to add like different flavours like this, go right ahead, be my guest, come on in. You can have as many of these as you want with all different types of spices that will just bring your kitchen to life. There's a little coriander seed.
So we've made shopping easy for you with free shipping and handling. Don't forget, just choose the color that you love. If there's a particular cookware set that you have, they all match, all the colors are perfect. There's that turquoise, there's the black, red, and the stone gray. All brand new, under $20. We've got flex pay on everything today, but it really allows you, you've got tons of brand new. The spice mills are new, the spatulas are new.
We listened to you guys. You said we want some new things. We love your stuff. We have full Curtis Stone kitchens. Bring us some new stuff. So here it is, you guys. Some of these were your ideas and some of these were ours. So thank you for your beautiful ideas.
Are you ready for another look at our Today Special?
Oh, yeah.
All right, so let's go.
Let's do it.
Absolutely. So we love Chef Curtis Stone for his DuraPans. #1 customer rated. When he launched his DuraBake, sold out. Virtually everything in his DuraBake is a customer pick. So it makes sense that we launch for you for the first time exclusively a Dura Electric and a griddle. It's our Today's Special. It's super popular. We're gonna give you a look starting now. Virtually every call we've taken tonight, and we want you to be a part of the show. You've all said you love it. if you love Dura pans, if you love the Dura nonstick, please be part of the show. If you're ordering our today's special, or you just want to say a quick hello to Chef Curtis Stone, now's the time to be a part of our incredible today's special. Let's dive right into this.
Yes.
Because this is awesome in your griddle.
We've brought you the best non-stick cookware on the planet. That's why we've sold, what, 1.5 million pieces in the last few years. You guys love it. You give it all the 5-star ratings because it works. It's durable. You can use your stainless steel utensils, and I just love it. Now, we come to electrics, right? We're talking now about griddles, grills, all that sort of stuff. It's not as easy as putting a non-stick surface on a griddle as it is a piece of cookware, believe it or not, which is why it's taken us a little while to get it right. But you know me, I don't do things by half. If I'm going to tell you it's right, it is right. Have a look at how I'm doing this. I've got cheeseburgers galore here. I've got little sort of meatball subs that I'm going to make. Now, I'm going to show you another little toy as I stick some cheese onto my little sliders here for these little meatball sandwiches that I'm doing. Then I'm going to show you another little guy. This is called, have a look at this. See how I've just popped that over the top?
I love that.
What's now happening is I've created a mini oven, because this domed lid, we call it, what are we calling it, Rochelle? Come on, the voila lid, the cloche, the cloche. You can call it whatever you like, but it has that look and cook lid there, so you can actually see what's going on the inside. You drop it on over your burgers. You can drop it over a steak if you want to do one well done and the other one medium rare. It really gives you lots and lots of flexibility. So I'm going to leave that on for just a second longer and show you the difference. Here, the cheese is starting to melt, right, like normal. By the way, this non-stick is so good. I can take one of these burgers, I can flip it over, cheese side down.
Yeah,
and
baby.
that cheese is going to melt. It is not going to stick. But, you know, so anyway, you don't have to worry too much about the griddle, but this little guy, this little cloche, is a real game changer. The other thing that we've done here with our griddle is we've gone ahead and we've built in another really cool feature. And I'm going to just lift this up and kick out the legs. Right, because we put these two little legs on one leg on either side.
And we're showing you can see the legs from the back there.
Yep, but if you come back up here, you'll see all of that excess fat start to run down the front of the griddle. And it's going to end up where? In this beautiful stainless steel drip tray. So we're going to lose all of that fat that we don't want because that's hanging on the front
I think
there.
one of the things that's nice about this drip tray and worth pointing out is that it's the only part of this griddle that you need to remove, and it's completely dishwasher safe. The beauty of it, though, is that it goes from end to end.
Yep.
And it's nice and deep. How many times have you had a grill or a griddle and it had a fat drip tray that was this small,
and I'll show it to you right now.
ended up, you know, overfilling?
There it is, Molly. You can see it just clips off like that.
But I like that you made it nice and long and deep.
Right, exactly.
You know?
And, you know, as you're seeing, all of that fat is now just running away from the burgers because we've got it on an angle, right? We all remember that famous grill that came out once upon a time by our legendary boxer. So it's a good theory to get that fat away from the food. So we're doing it for you right now. So I've got 6. You can see how this melted underneath my cloche. Not as much over here, so you know what I'm going to do. I'm going to change all of that. But first, I promised you that this cheeseburger upside down wouldn't stick.
So it's clear that you're going at this with a metal utensil.
Oh, yeah.
So I want you to dive more into this non-stick, because this is really the star of this griddle. Yes, the griddle is amazing, but it's the non-stick.
Yeah.
This Dura non-stick that has made your product's #1 customer pick, and allows you to be able to use this griddle with metal utensils
like this,
and not have to worry about hurting the surface.
It's music to my ears when I can do this to my griddle, let me tell you, or my cookware for that matter. So this is how we did it, Marlo. We went to a factory or a company called Whitford. Whitford make the best non-stick in the world. We went to them and we said, we want to make the strongest that anyone's ever made. And they said, all right, well, you've got to start with a really strong composite. Use something like granite, use something like titanium, really, really hard metals. And we're like, yep, okay, we got the composite, we worked on the composite, we got that right. Then we said, now, how many layers can we put on? And they said, well, if you really wanted to go for it, you could put 3 layers. I said, yep, that's not enough, let's put 5. They said, no one's ever done that before. I said, great, that's exactly what I want. I want to put 5 layers, please. So we went ahead, we put 5 layers of the non-stick, and this is the result, you guys. You can see, I've just gone ahead and wiped that clean. By the way, this little stainless steel silicone injected tool is also
incredible,
available.
isn't it?
It's such a great piece. You know, like I said, you can use stainless steel, but, you know, when it comes to cleaning the grill, this is how it is. You give it a wipe, right? You wipe down that front, and now that, by the way, is ready to cook in again. Of course, you're not going to want the drip tray looking like that. And this is really cool because you actually get to see, I'm using a towel, don't even need to, you actually get to see here just how much fat, actually, I'm going to pour this out into my other tool, how much fat and grease would have ended up in your dinner. But it all ran down and got caught. So yes, this, guys, you throw in the dishwasher, okay? The rest of it, you give it a wipe and it's ready to go again.
No,
That's the
it's
most
so true.
beautiful part
the
about it.
heating element is on this side. It goes from warm to 450 degrees, so you'll be able to sear your foods if you need to. I love last hour how you actually pop popcorn on this griddle. If you wanted to put a pot and cook some pasta on it, you could do that.
Sure could.
For all intents and purposes. But an amazing value when you really think about it. Couple things I want to let you know. The nonstick surface is 17.5 by 11.5. The unit itself is 24 by 14.5. Wattage-wise, you're looking at 1,630 watts. That's a lot of power. If you own an RV, if you enjoy camping, if you enjoy that indoor-outdoor kind of entertaining, this is going to be amazing.
Kids going to college anytime soon.
I was going to say college students. What about even potlucks where you've got to prepare something, or maybe you're even giving a little bit of a cooking lesson? This would be wonderful with as well. Comes with 15 recipes, so you'll enjoy some fun recipes that the chef has put together for you. But we definitely want to hear from you. We've been busy all night. World launch, it really came naturally because you guys have always loved the Dura pans and the Dura bakeware, but you've been asking the chef for an electric. And what better than the griddle? So much more spacious than any fry pan. Right? Yep. We all love those diners, especially for the breakfast that you're doing there. Well, I mean, right?
But look at how much fat's here, Marlo, and let me show you. I'm doing this on purpose because I want to show you just how quickly you get rid of it. When you just lift it up, you kick those feet out.
Oh, look at that. That's awesome.
See
look at all
that fat just running straight off what it is that you're cooking. Again, stainless steel utensils, no problem whatsoever. Now, if you're watching this closely, you're looking thinking, all right, now that's a real mess. Look how much bacon. Look at all that sausage. There's absolutely no way that he doesn't need to soak, scrub, dishwasher that griddle. Well, let me show you the technology at work. Because we've gone ahead and put 5 layers of that incredible non-stick, and watch this. I'm going to just go ahead, give that a real quick wipe.
Beautiful.
Look at that. And then if I want to use a towel, you can see I just go in here, I give it a real quick wipe up, and look, half the griddle is spotless, the other half that was cooked in, clearly still a mess, right? So that needs a little bit more work. So we go back over here, we go wipe, 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 and we get that spotless as well.
So whether it's pancakes or bacon or sausage, or you're making the best darn grilled cheese sandwiches, right? Or you're cooking up some of Curtis's steaks that we're gonna be offering to you, or you've got a nice kind of seafood thing going on, or all veggies, it's going to be the perfect platform for you. An amazing value with free shipping and handling. Our FlexPay under $14, 1 day only. It took you years to come up with this because you really wanted to make certain it's the right size, the right power, the ease of cleanup. We're heading to our phone lines. This is a perfect time for you to let us send this incredible Today's Special to you. Great gift to give to someone, but Becky from Alabama wants to say hi.
Hey, Becky.
Becky, you're live.
Hey, Curtis.
How you doing?
How are y'all tonight?
Good, thank you. What do you think about us Today's Special?
I love the Today's Special. My husband cooks on a griddle every weekend, so I know he's going to love it.
Oh, yeah.
I've been shopping with you since the beginning. I want you to know I cook more now. The main thing, used to I'd call and I'd say, hey, bring something in when you come. And now I cook. I have his breakfast to go to work, lunch and dinners. And clean up, Curtis, is a breeze. I use tongs and napkins. So
oh, my darling, you've just made my night, Becky.
fan.
You really have
That probably happens. That has to be the highest compliment.
Oh, there's nothing better. You know, we do what we do, Becky, because we love to cook, we love to eat, but we love to inspire other people in the kitchen as well. And hearing your story.
You do that.
That's amazing. Well, thank you, sweetie.
It's got me where I get in the kitchen and I just enjoy it so much more because the cleanup is so easy. I don't have to worry. But I mean, I can pull something off. Even if he drives an hour home. So
oh, wow.
Even if I hadn't planned anything, I can have a dinner made by the time he gets home. And we've cut back on all of our takeout.
Amazing.
I love it. Well, we're going to get this griddle out to you. I hope you and your family love it. And thank you so much for being a part of the show.
Thank
Have
you
a beautiful
so much,
day.
Becky.
Thank you very much. And as Becky was chatting with you, you've got to tell us what you did here.
Well, look, what I was doing was I made little sort of mini frittatas or little omelets.
Oh, I hope we can buy those.
You can do these little egg rings, which are brand new. Again, you guys,
Those are awesome.
This was one of your ideas. Someone sent me an email with this idea, so here it is. Thank you very much for the idea. And you're able to do these little sort of egg pies. So what I did while we were chatting, I threw 4 chicken breasts on. I threw 4 pieces of pineapple on, right? And again, stainless steel utensils. You see how we're just getting a little bit of colour on that pineapple? We're going to come back in just a minute. The thing I love about it is every one that I turn over is going to be perfectly even because of how we build it. And again, the same with the chicken. Breast down, we're going to get that nice and golden, and we'll come back in just a couple of sets.
You know, when we look at this, I think one of the benefits is that, you know, when you think about your stove, oftentimes you wish that you had additional burners, right? Especially around the holidays.
Yeah.
Or if you're having a party where the kitchen is crowded.
Yep.
This allows you to be able to have a kitchen virtually anywhere. It could be table side, it could be on an outdoor kitchen if you wanted to.
Right.
You know, it just opens up so many opportunities for you. And there is no pan, per se, this large, typically. So it gives you a chance to not have the crowding.
Yep.
Or if you're cooking for a large crowd, especially with breakfast.
Well, I mean, Mara,
right?
look at this. This looks like these steaks are lonely. I've got 6 steaks. If I go like this, let me just push them all over to one side. I'm only using about half of the surface of the griddle.
Yeah.
All right, so that shows you could be doing a dozen steaks here if you wanted to.
Yeah, for sure.
Again, you guys, these steaks are available. The ribeyes are available, the New York strips are available, the filet mignons are available in the combo pack. It's all grass-fed, it's Angus pure. We're bringing that up to you in a minute. Have a look at how this griddle is giving you that beautiful golden brown. Now, mark my words, every single one of these will look the same. I guarantee it because I know how this is built. I'm about to show it to you. We start with cast aluminum, right? We take that aluminum. Why? Because what we want is we want that even cooking.
Yes.
Let's jump to the animation because I think once you understand how we're building this stuff, you understand the quality that we're talking about. Okay, so what we first do is we take that aluminum. We put the element right in the aluminum, which makes it beautiful and even heat conduction. It's 4 times stronger than any other non-stick on the market. That beautiful open front edge is really important because it allows for any of that excess oil to drip straight off there into that full-length stainless steel trough. The cast aluminum is what gives it its structure, and then of course that adjustable kickstand at the back, if you will, allowed to give you that angle and pour off any of that excess fat.
I think it's fantastic. I think the price is incredibly good. I mean, when you think about what, you know, an 8-inch fry pan will cost or a 3-quart stock pot costs, this is $69.95.
Right. Retail
value, $150. And that is only for today. At under $70 of free shipping and handling for $14. Think about it. Think about feeding your family when you're entertaining. For those of you who want to cook healthier, remember with this Dura Electric, you don't have to add the oils, the butters, the fats.
Right.
Completely non-stick. It just wipes clean. The only thing that you'll have to put in the dishwasher is the drip tray. Everything else you'll just wipe off. It is the non-stick that's the star of this appliance, and it is 4 times stronger than any other non-reinforced non-stick on the market. And I perceive that this is going to be a big customer pick. You would have purchased it at the debut. It is exclusive. And we definitely hope that you will call us. Don't forget, we give you 15 recipes when you order. Everyone can use the FlexPay. We've got the grass-fed beef, but you might even be a vegetarian. You know, I think about just a traditional grill and how hot it is everywhere across the country. And even if you're vegetarian, it's hard. You know, your vegetables end up going through the grate on the grill. That's true. You might not want to be out in the hot and muggy weather.
And our cows are vegetarians. They're 100% grass-fed now.
They are indeed.
They sure are.
They are indeed. What do you have here?
I'm going to make the most incredible Cubano.
Nice.
Okay, so have a look at this. We've got the Cuban bread, we've got mustard and pickles, a little bit of leftover roast pork. Think about it. When you've got a little bit of leftover roast meat or braised meat, the griddle becomes your best friend, because what you can now do, Marlo, is you come along, you get a little bit of ham, I've got a little bit of cheese, you pick that up, you pop that onto the pork, that one goes onto there, this one goes onto here, and you kind of put those few in a bit of a row, okay? Now, don't forget, you guys, you're watching me cook. If I am looking a little awkward, it's because I'm doing it all backwards. Because here's the front of the griddle, and I'm standing behind it. So if I'm looking a little ridiculous...
You know, I'm so glad you said that, because at home, I imagine it might look a little awkward.
It's going to feel a lot easier. Yeah. Okay, so then you take your bread, you place it over the top of that cheese, right? We pick this up, and again, with this beautiful big tool that I have, watch this. It just slides on in, and you've got this unbelievable, ooey-gooey, delicious sandwich. Oh, Rochelle, you know how to make me happy.
Oh, my gosh, those look so good. I can't stand
them. Amazing?
Those look wonderful.
So delicious.
I would say that the cord here, what would you say, about a 2-foot cord? What would you say that length would be?
2.5 feet, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, so I'm just kind of giving an estimate, about a 2.5-foot cord. The temperature on the unit goes from warm to 450 degrees. And wattage-wise, it's one of the most powerful appliances I've ever seen. 1,630 watts. I was shocked. Most griddles or grills are 1,500 watts. Well, this is 1,630.
And I can give you the explanation, Marla, as to why we did it that way, because I wanted this griddle to be really powerful. I wanted it to give you even heat, not just in the center. You know, sometimes you get these machines home and they'll cook really nicely on a strip here or a strip over there, but the entire griddle certainly won't give you the power that we're delivering to you today. So I can wipe that clean, and again, with that Dura electric finish, you are just going to be so happy.
And you can see, again, all non-stick, metal utensil safe. I love that you've got the splash guard or splatter guard all around it. It allows for you to be able to, by the way, it's up and off of your countertop because it has the feet on the bottom of the unit. I'll give you those measurements once again, and by the way, we're gonna give you a visual. You can see the feet. If you lift the feet up, it will tilt the griddle, so all of the fat will run off. We all wanna eat, so it starts flat, but if you wanna use the feet, you can. I wanna remind everybody that it's 24 by 14 inches wide, and the surface area to cook on is actually 17 by 11 and a half.
Which is huge. I mean, that's 17 inches.
Really nice.
I have really big hands, you guys. Look at that. It's 1, 2.5 of my giant hands. 17.5 inches across there. And what is it, 13 plus in the depth? You know, you can, I mean, look, you can see it. There's 4 fillets of salmon, and again, it's taking up maybe 20% of the griddle, and then all of those vegetables. So you're able to cook the entire dinner, by the way. That's just peppers and carrots raw with a tiny bit of olive oil. Let's get a little bit of salt and a little bit of pepper on there. We use our gravity-fed.
Brand new, you guys. You can be the first ones to get it home. And don't forget that if you needed to, you could put a pot and a pan on top of this surface.
Oh, yeah.
You couldn't hurt it if you wanted to, you know?
And in fact, we suggest you do. If you're doing like a little buffet or something for a football game or whatever, put a pot of chili on there. It'll keep it perfectly warm. It's a great idea.
So we're going to be inviting you to talk to us throughout the day. Everything on the day on the HSN TV has free shipping and handling. And Curtis Stone's world, we have up to 30% off. Wow. I do want to mention to you once again that we've got tons and tons of brand new. Have you guys seen this? Have we shown this?
Last hour. Not really.
Have you guys seen this?
Isn't that amazing?
This is called a shovel. Another brand new product. We've shown you the Voila lid. So everything is so this lid has been very popular, but there's so many really cool things. Those gravity spice mills are new. So if you're looking for something new,
look no further. We got it for you tonight. We literally have a
spatulas are new.
Brand new. So are these guys. This little scraper here that we've put that silicone foot on so you can scrape stuff down really hard.
I love that. The tongues are new.
And here's an example as to something that you're going to use this oversized spatula for. Of course, this is your best friend out on the grill, right? You know that by just looking at it. But have a look at this. I've just done a giant, this is a full loaf of French toast. So if you're trying to entertain and you've got people coming around, have a look at this. I'm just going to move this up here. Okay. Right, let's move that over there. Sorry, we've got so much stuff out on the floor. There's so much clutter. Okay, let's flip it. Look at that.
Oh, gosh.
Beautiful.
That does look so good.
Brown.
Oh,
right?
my gosh.
So this is French toast, and you're doing an entire loaf cut lengthways that you're now able to get under there because you've got this beautiful big spatula.
But your family's going to love you because how often when you're cooking something like French toast or pancakes, especially if you have a few people over,
right,
somebody's got to wait for the second batch.
Exactly. Well,
right?
no longer. You can do the entire loaf.
Usually the cook. You're right, Rochelle.
It's always us, isn't it, Rochelle?
So with this, because the surface area is so large, everybody can eat at the same time.
You're so right.
And we know it's hard to do with breakfast.
And by the way, if you saw me do that, there's no egg, there's no butter, there's no oil, there's no spray. All I did was bathe the French toast in a little cream and egg, and then you go ahead, you cook it straight on there. It literally is going to be done in about a minute and a half or 2 minutes.
Wow, I love that spatula.
I'm gonna take that. Isn't it so beautiful?
By the way, the spatula comes with two. It's a set of two. One is solid and one is slotted. But you'll get the set of two if you're interested in those. And those you can actually use on your barbecue grill. Well, that looks like that could be on the cover of a magazine. That's so beautiful.
Isn't that so beautiful? So because we didn't cook with any butter, why don't we finish the French toast with just a little dollar?
Why not? Why not? Well, please call us. We want to hear from you. We've got a clock up on the screen. World launch exclusive. You know that the chef only brings his products here to HSN. We talked about the fact that you have made the DuraPans the #1 top customer rated product at HSN. The DuraBake also huge customer pick, sells out every time. And this is the first time that we have the Dura electric griddle. And at an amazing value. Don't miss it. Typically, the retail value would be $149. It's $69.
You guys, this is a crazy introduction price.
It's
and
a great price.
You're all lighting up our boards over here. Everybody's going crazy for it.
$14 to get this at home.
It's really wild.
Right? The food costs more.
Right, you're not wrong. You know, you go out for dinner, and let's face it, you go out for dinner, how much you spend on dinner? 50 bucks? 100 bucks?
Oh, easily.
70 bucks?
Easily.
You know, easily, right?
Yeah.
So now you're going to be cooking dinner for the next 3 years, 4 years, 10 years on this incredible griddle.
That's great.
Night and night and night again. You're going to absolutely love it.
So we're going to go back to our phone lines. This is a perfect chance for you to place your orders with us. We give you a 30-day money-back guarantee. But how exciting. Barbara from Florida ordered the Today's Special. And Barbara, you're live with Chef Curtis Stone.
Why, hi, Barbara.
Barbara, you there?
Come on, Barbara. We know you're there.
If you're there, Barbara, we can't hear you. Are you there now?
I'm the one.
There she is. Hi, Barbara.
Yay.
I'm the one who stalks you because this is my fourth talk with you.
Oh, my goodness.
I love your products.
Thank you,
and I like
sweetie.
your wife. I'm so glad her series got renewed.
Me too. She's just about to start filming the second season, so thank you for the well wishes, Barbara.
But I love your products so much, and now you came out with a nice grill, so I can replace this green pan grill I bought from you guys. But that ceramic service is not as good as yours.
No.
Your stuff is so wonderful. Like tomorrow, well, actually it's today, I'm going to be making a bobbly pizza on your pizza pans because they do such a good job.
Oh, isn't that a great piece, that pizza pan? It's done with the exact same technology, Barbara, that we're talking about. The DuraPan, the DuraBake, and now the Dura Electric, all exactly the same. And Barbara, if you don't mind, let me show you this one more time, because you see how this chicken, even though I didn't put any fat on there, we did leave the skin on. Now, some of that excess fat starts to bake out of the chicken as it cooks. So what I'm going to do, again, is I'm just going to pick this up. I'm going to flip out the feet, and then that is going to allow, can you see how that oil is just running straight down? All the way down, you know, so you're starting to cook with way less fat, which is what's really, really cool and important here.
Yeah, well, my husband has to watch his cholesterol, and so do I.
Right.
So We
I get it.
try to watch what type of oils we use. But last time when you were doing the pizza pans and all, you said you weren't interested in making a air fryer, but then someone just suggested you should make an air fryer. I love the air fryer.
I got to listen to the people. Barbara, I'm listening.
Have to heat up your oven to use it, make it the convection effect, because most of these newer stoves have both the convection type of heating as well as regular conventional.
Right, yep.
Anyways, work on that air fryer.
Okay, my darling, I'm going to get to work on the air fryer, I promise you. Thank you, Barbara,
and
for
Barbara,
your continued
thanks so much
support.
for calling and being a part of the show.
We really appreciate it, darling.
So we want you to tell us about this. This is also something that's brand new today.
Brand new again today, you guys. So these are my beautiful little egg rings. Of course,
love those.
They're perfect to get an egg and crack in there, and you know that's the best way
So you
to
know what's
cook an
cool
egg
about
on the grill.
this? I will often go to that gourmet coffee place.
Oh yes. I know the one.
They sell like a sous vide egg. It's like, it looks similar to this, but it's
sure
like a set
does.
of 2 for like $5.
It's not cheap.
Or $6, right?
Well,
I could make a whole week's worth.
You sure can.
One time here.
And here's the cool part. You can flavor them however you want. You can use a little goat's cheese. You could use some spinach. You should use some parsley. My wife likes hers just with egg whites, so I do hers with egg whites. So it really puts you in charge. And, you know, we think about that for breakfast. Guess what? It's also a great snack. You can do these in advance. As
You know what,
saw,
you're right.
I did those ones earlier, and have a look at those guys. They're good.
Boy, that
for
is a great snack.
all afternoon.
Yeah, lots of protein. By the way, if you would like to have a set of 4 of these egg rings, they come in your choice of the set of 4 in black or the set of 4 in the red. And we don't have a lot of these. Many of you ordered them last hour. So if you don't want to miss your chance to get the egg rings, order them tonight. I'm going to get off the air and order them tonight. Don't
wait. How many are there? I know there's not a lot of them.
No,
so if
and
you
I don't
want
think that they'll last the day.
Right.
Those are really great. And you'll get 4 for $17.95.
Marlo, check this out. I've got this beautiful asparagus. I put this on the grill, not poached, not blanched, just straight onto the griddle. Then you pick up your shrimp. They're going to go on next. You'll be cooking the healthiest, most delicious meals. You're not looking for a piece of cookware. I know that this griddle's going to sit up on everyone's countertops because it looks so beautiful.
Chef, let's talk about this. Trying to cook asparagus and shrimp on your regular barbecue grill.
Right.
Right?
That's never going to happen.
And half of the asparagus would end up in the coals.
Right.
Right? Because of the grease that are there. So you need a griddle to be able to do your vegetables. There's smaller pieces of seafood as well. We even talked about, you know, some of the challenges with the weather. It's hot, it's cold, or you just don't want that whole production. And with this, it's easy.
It's so easy. Amala, did you just see the cleanup? That's it, by the way. You saw it. It's a wipe. Now I'm throwing Parmesan cheese on here. Okay, that Parmesan cheese is going to caramelize. I might even leave it here to burn all the way, and then I'm going to come back and just wipe it on clean out.
All right, I'm going to invite you to shop with us for today's special. I want to go over just some of the features for you. I want to remind everybody you get 15 recipes. It's $14 for one day only. Many of you have been asking about the size. It's 24 by 14.5, and the cooking surface area is 17 by 11.5. The cord to plug into an outlet is a little over 2.5-foot cord, and then it goes from warm to 450 degrees with 1,630 watts.
Marlo, check this out. This is the griddle, right? And as you can see here, this just cooked all of those steaks. You can see I took them quite dark too, right? So I'm now just wiping that off the griddle. Then you get yourself a towel, you give it a real quick wipe, dishes are done, or you keep on cooking. You want to keep cooking? Let's keep cooking. You know, we've got some, by the way, our ground beef also available, I believe. This is a Korean barbecue flavor.
Yes.
So I've taken all the spices that you put into Korean barbecue. Thank you, Diane, my darling mother-in-law. She showed me how to do it. And then what you do is we grind that beef. So all the flavors are already in there to make that Korean barbecue. Now, another little tool that I know hundreds of you are about to pick up the phone right now. Check this out. It's called the chop and the mash. For ground beef, of course, you want to do the chop. chopping. So you just go ahead, you chop up that ground beef, and in seconds, it is totally separated. Because you know, recipes tell you to brown the ground beef, and then you stand there with a wooden spoon or some kind of spoon, spatula, trying to separate it, where this, in just literally seconds...
That's so awesome.
Isn't that so cool?
Yes. We're going to give you the information. It's called the Chop and Mash. And it's $9.98, and it's birthday price at $19.95. It comes in a couple of colors. I believe it's in turquoise, in the stone gray as well. Oh, all the colors, red, black, turquoise, and stone gray. So if you'd like to have that, that's awesome. Very, very popular. So we're gonna go back to our today's special, reminding you, exclusive world launch, $14 on a credit card, free shipping and handling. You don't wanna miss it. It's all about that incredible Dura non-stick, 4 times more reinforced than any other non-stick, and a perfect way for you to cook the most wonderful breakfast, lunch, and dinner and snacks. We've got more coming your way. We're going to be talking about the beef and more brand new from Chef Curtis Stone right after this quick break.
Have you signed up for HSN email? Sign up for HSN emails now to stay connected on our hottest and newest deals of the week, and you'll even receive exclusive coupons and never miss a today's special. We'll send you the scoop on our best value of the day straight to your inbox. So head on over to hsn.com now and search email to sign up today.
Discover the newest way to create a style all your own. The HSN Style Edit, a curated look at the season's best, most original finds for every part of your life. We decode the trends, share tips and how-tos, and give you the inspiration you need to style it your way. It's the joy of the hunt and the thrill of the find. Your unique style is here. Discover it now, exclusively at hsn.com. It's party time. HSN is turning 41, and you're invited to join the fun. Discover surprises you'll love, savings to celebrate, exclusive finds, and all new favorites. We're even giving away a trip a day. So come join the fun all month long. It's our birthday, your party on HSN and hsn.com.
Our story is a little unexpected.
A couple city boys, all of a sudden living on a farm in a town of 500 people. And that's when Farmer John showed up.
My goats needed a home.
What do you do with goats?
Luckily, one of our neighbors showed us how to make soap using goat milk.
And Beekman 1802 was born. We work with local artisans to make all sorts of amazing products.
Now we brought Beekman 1802 to HSN so we can share our farm with all new neighbors.
Beekman 1802 at HSN.
So you might have heard us mention that Chef Curtis Stone launched beef at HSN. It's grass-fed beef. This is beef without antibiotics, without hormones, and it tastes delicious. Sold out when he launched it, and we're so excited to have it back for you today. We have free shipping on everything, and it's a perfect chance to be able to try it. We're gonna be sharing with you this, what we're calling this assorted box. And here's what you're going to get with this assorted box. You're going to receive 8 of the quarter-pound burgers that you're seeing here. You're also going to receive 2 of the 6-ounce of the bacon wrapped sirloin. You're going to receive 2 of the 8-ounce New York strips, 2 of the 10-ounce of the ribeyes, and then 2 of the 6-ounce of the tenderloin steaks as well. Here's how they come packaged. They are safe to keep in your freezer up to a full year. If you own them, give us a call. If you've tried them, please give us a call. We would love to hear from you. I didn't work with you when you debuted your steaks, so I would love. I've tried them.
It was a party.
I bet. Tell us all about the backstory and how this came to be.
Oh, sure. So, look, I have a butcher shop, okay? I started my career, actually, as a butcher, and then I decided to start cooking. I turned myself into a chef, but I've always had a real passion for that craft of butchering, aging meat, dealing with farmers, small little farmers that you build personal relationships with. So that's my background. A couple of years ago, I opened Gwen Butcher Shop. You know, it's a huge fanfare in Los Angeles. Everybody loves it. We source the very best of the best. And one of the farmers I came across along my travels was the Thomas family. So Thomas Family Farms, they've got the most unbelievable attitude towards farming. And Thomas Farms, I got to tell you, they've got farms in Australia, beautiful grass-fed cattle. It's Angus Pure is the beef. Now, we all know Angus as a breed of cattle is absolutely gorgeous. It has really nice intermuscular fat or marbling. It gets this beautiful raising plane of nutrition from the grass that it eats. So they're extremely healthy animals, which means there's no need for any antibiotics. There's no need for any growth promotants or artificial hormones to be added to these cattle. So you're choosing something that's natural, something that's pure, and something that's really, really healthy for your family. Listen, I think that's amazing, but what's even more important than that is the taste.
I was going to say that.
Oh, it's so, so good. You just wait until you try it. Or go have a look at the reviews. I was having a look just before we went on, and I came up on the New York strips, and I said, I wonder how the New York strips have done. I think every single review, bar one, is a perfect 5-star review.
Oh, I love
and
that.
I think the one that wasn't was a 3 or a 4-star review, you know. You will just absolutely love the way these steaks arrive. They come totally frozen, solid as a rock, so you can stick them straight in the freezer, pull them out whenever you need them.
And
now,
it's top of the line. I think that's what's important, is that it's a butcher selection.
Oh, yeah.
The value, when you really do the math, I mean, you know, go to a nice restaurant and dinner for two, especially a good, nice steak dinner, that's going to be over $1.50.
Oh, yeah.
You know, and so here's an opportunity for you to be able to have this wonderful assortment on hand. We're going to be going to our phone lines, but you can order this as a one-time purchase, or I think this wise way to do it is to secure the... Here's the thing, because it's on special. And your first auto shipment will be shipped with free shipping and handling. But I think that's a better way to go. You can cancel auto ship at any time. You're never able to opt into the special value. You will only have today to do that. It did sell out the last time. The auto ship ended up being more popular last time.
It did.
It's wise and smart to do that. While you place your orders and get this on FlexPay, let's go to Ohio.
Yes.
Where Kathleen is standing by to say hi.
Hi, Kathleen.
Hi, Kathleen. You're live with Chef Curtis Stone and Marlo. How are you?
Hi, I'm getting like really hungry watching what Chef Stone is doing.
I wish you were here. So much food to eat.
There's so many delicious things going on. How are you?
I'm good.
So,
and I like to cook with your cookware.
Thank you. Well, what do you have, sweetie? Let's start there.
Oh, well, I just ordered... I'm almost finished with my Christmas shopping now. Thank you very much.
Wow, nice.
I ordered one of your new grills, the electric grill, one for my niece and one for my sister, because my niece has got 4 kids. And because she has the big... They both have the big, long grills, I guess. The 2-burner grills that you have showing right now.
That's what I'm cooking on right now.
The electric thing will be kind of cool, too. And I've got so much of your cookware, a couple of sets, and you don't advertise that smash and bash or whatever that thing is called nearly enough. I never knew I wanted one of those until I bought it.
And you know what, Kathleen? It's now being renamed in my heart as the Smash and Bash. It's no longer the Chop and Mash, it's the Smash and Bash. That's amazing, darling. That's really sweet.
It's funny that you mentioned that, Kathleen, because I had not seen it before, and was it yesterday or earlier today? I saw it, and I was like, what?
Right.
What
You're
is
like, what on earth is that?
And Rochelle and the chef said to me, Marlo, this thing is the most popular thing. We fight over it.
We do.
So you're right. I think it's the kind of thing that when people get it at home, they're going to go, oh, my gosh.
Where have you been all my life?
It's so good.
Exactly right.
It really is.
Chef, I have a question for you, and I've called in and asked you this about 3 or 4 times so far. So I'm hoping you're going to give me a positive on this.
Oh, yeah.
You know your little multi-purpose oven, the one that goes convection, or it's a toaster oven, and you know what I'm talking about?
Yes, I sure do.
Okay, when you going to make your wonderful non-stick cookware to go in the little oven?
It's a good question.
Those things your regular set is too big for those ovens.
Right. You know, it's well, now that we've developed Dura Electric, you know, the options have gotten so much bigger. But you're right, we should do more stuff that fits into that beautiful little oven.
That's a really good call out. Kathleen,
really
thank you for your phone call.
Thank you, sweetie.
And thank you for the suggestion, because really, that
really
is how so many products are developed.
That's so true.
Yeah.
So many of the things that we bring to market were your ideas, guys. So please continue to give us a ring, because we really, truly appreciate it. We love to cook, we love to develop, and we love coming up with new ideas. And you guys are at home doing all the hard work for your families, and you come up with great ideas too. So we really appreciate it.
Chef, I'm going to ask Rochelle, will you take over? if you will walk over here with me.
Please.
Because I want everybody to see this, because this is not ordinary. This is extraordinary grass-fed beef.
And by the way, you won't see it at this price. You know, like, this is an introduction price. You know what that means, right?
Yes.
We give it to you, we let you experience it, and then you come back and you get some more, right? That's the whole idea. So today you're getting an absolute deal, so don't miss out on it. Let me tell you what you're taking home. These beautiful, big ribeye steaks. I mean, they're just so gorgeous. You're getting 2 of them. They're both 8 ounces. You're getting 2 of these gorgeous New York strip steaks, both 6 ounces. Have a look at those little flecks of white. Do you see that? Intermuscular fat, or marbling, as we call it, right? So what that does is, because of that beautiful raising plane of nutrition in the grass, the cattle puts on weight, it gets nice and rich in flavor. These are your sirloin steaks. A little tougher to eat than the New Yorks and the ribeyes and the fillets, but wow, do they have some flavor. We wrap a little bit of bacon around the outside, so they're really worth trying. The fillets, well, we all know fillets. You know, it's the most tender cut of beef. Well, the reason I'm giving you 4 different cuts of steak, right? Fillets, New York strips, ribeyes, and the sirloin. The 4 best, by the way, the 4 that you will absolutely love. We're giving you those 4 different ones in this assorted pack, so you can taste for yourself which one's your favorite. You can come back, you can buy the assorted pack again, or you can buy the individual steaks. Then you're taking home 8 quarter-pounder burgers, which are these gorgeous burgers, again, with that same grass-fed beef taste, full of flavor, absolutely delicious. And, you know, we pack it up like this, Marlo, for people.
It comes beautifully packaged.
With recipes, by the way, and all frozen solid, so you can throw it straight on into your freezer.
And they stay for about a year.
They stay frozen for a year, and they'll be good to pull out whenever you like. They just will give you so much satisfaction.
I should mention that we've got the assorted pack that we're featuring for you, but if you want only burgers, we have the burgers. We have the Korean. We have the Korean beef as well. There's an onion beef. And you've seen us present these steak knives, and we want to give you just a kind of quick look at the steak knives. If you'd like to have those, they're on special at a birthday price of $24.95. Wow, are those beautiful?
Aren't they beautiful?
That's a great gift to give. Customer pick as well, by the way.
Yeah. So you need a good knife when you've got good steaks.
I love how those look. Those are gorgeous. So the steak knives are available for you, but everything we've offered. So we've talked about the must-have thing, the chop and mash. Right? So,
and this is the ground beef too. Don't forget about the grinds. This is caramelized onion in flavor. We've got it in a variety of different flavors here. You're taking home the combo pack. 3 unflavored, 3 are Korean barbecue, taco, caramelized onion. You asked about the chop and mash, and you're about to see it, because I just threw in I call it a brick of ground beef, because it kind of looks a bit like a brick. See that? Right? So normally a bit messy to try and break up, but when you've got the chop and mash, you just get in there like that, and you just go through, you break it all up, and you're able to cook delicious meals. Now, the reason we've put the flavors, the seasonings, into the grind is to save you from having to go to the spice cabinet, measuring out, do you put too much, do you not put enough? We've put the perfect amount. So if you're doing Korean barbecue, you don't have to think about it, because all of the flavors right there.
All right, you can ask about the chop and mash. Don't forget it comes in all the colors. Ask about the ground beef. But Chef, come on over. We're going to be talking about the Dura Bake. So we featured for you the world exclusive of the Dura Electric Griddle, which is our today's special, which has been the most popular. If you'd like to have that, order it. Last hour, we gave you a look at an incredible value on the 9-piece of the Dura Pan cookware set. definitely ask about that. It's at a great price as of this day only. The only thing that you haven't seen that's also a customer pick is the Dura Bake. When we launched the Dura Bake, it sold out in one airing. We brought it back, and it's sold out again. If you go onto our website, almost all the Dura Bake pieces are a customer pick. And let's come over here because we've got 2 of the large sheet pans.
Check this out, Marla.
Oh my gosh.
So this is a frittata, right? Vegetables with beautiful eggs. You love the Dura Pan. Now, let me present the Dura Bake, where everything will just slide on out. Have a look at that. This is the cleanup. You give it a wipe, and you can put it away. It's so,
oh my gosh.
so simple. So
just to make that alone, right?
Right, isn't that incredible?
No, that's beautiful.
Now, so whether you're doing a frittata or right here, Marlo, you see what I've got is caramel corn, right? So we've made a caramel, and again, have a look at this. It's going to lift off in these beautiful big sheets. Look. Nothing sticks to the bakeware. Of course, the caramel will stick to anything, but nothing will stick to your Dura Bake, which is what's so amazing.
So the Dura Bake is made of a carbon steel, and then it has that incredible, famous Dura Bake non-stick that we love. These sheet pans are 17 by 12.5 inches by 1 inches deep. I'm going to say that again. They're 17.5 by 12.5 by 1 inches deep. 4 layers of that incredible Dura Bake. That's why you love the Dura pans and the cookware, and that's why I hope you're shopping with us for the Dura electric griddle, our today's special. Oven safe to 450. Remember, you're getting 2 of them. And this price is half off. Normally, you get the set of 2 for 40. Today, you get the set of 2 for 20.
Wow.
I like today's price.
Good deal. I like today's price.
So color choices.
And free shipping and handling.
Free shipping.
Crazy.
Set of 2 in the gold, or the set of 2 in the red, or the set of 2 in the dark gray, or the set of 2 in green. $9.98. That's a rock store price. If you're looking for some wonderful ideas, if you're inspired by some of the dishes, Rochelle has put together the most beautiful book.
So nice.
Come here for a second.
Take a bow, Rochelle.
Thank you. So can I just show this to everybody? It's called the Bakeware Book, and I mean, it's just gorgeous.
Right, and we created it to go right along with all these bakewares that you see.
Right.
Just perfectly, from the sheet pan to the square pan to the round pan, everything. So
and Rochelle's recipes, I got to tell you, I thought to myself, all right, well, we're making this beautiful bakeware. I've got to be able to make some beautiful recipes to go along. And I was like, but you know what? Rochelle's a better baker than I am. So I asked her for her recipes, and that's exactly what
Oh my gosh, they're so good.
Aren't they so great?
They were so good. She cooked something one time. I said, Rochelle, I'll go home in your suitcase. Remember I said that? I mean, her stuff is so good.
She offers it every time we come
so definitely pick up the bakeware. I understand that we're busy on our phone lines. That's half off. If you haven't tried the bakeware, oh my gosh.
Marla, you got to let me talk about this.
The trivets.
As
Your
much
favorite.
as I love standing here,
Your favorite.
It is my favorite tool. Let me explain it. It started as a roll-up dish rack, right? And you could stick it over the sink and you pop your dishes on, and that's what it was. But guess what? It's food-grade silicone that can go up to 500 degrees. So it rolls up to nothing, right? But when you want to protect your surfaces, you drop it down on your kitchen counter or even your dining room table, and then you can pull food straight out of the oven. And let me show you this. Look at this gorgeous lasagna. I'm now dropping it straight onto my trivet, knowing that there's no way that that's going to burn or do any damage there. Okay, so lasagna. This is like a little sheet pan lasagna. Have a look at this. You want to slide that out. Boom. That is the power of Dura Bake.
And as you do that and continue, we're going to go to our phone lines and we're going to say hi. Is it Michael, Michelle?
It's Mike.
Mike.
You're
G'day,
live
mate.
with Chef Curtis Stone, Mike.
Chef, I got to tell you that I've been with you since Take Home Chef.
No way. Oh, that's so cool. My first show when I got here to America. What a joy.
I called you the Awesome Aussie.
Well, thank you very much, buddy. That's very
And
kind.
I have to tell you that all of my children, all of my grandchildren have your stuff. I mean, we've been giving them as gifts. We've given housewarming gifts. All the pots. Every one of my kids has the slow cooker. And I really wanted to call in to thank Rochelle for her chocolate chunk cookie recipe.
Oh, yes.
Wow.
That's sweet.
thank you.
That's really sweet.
I don't know how many times I have made that and taken it as gifts, taken it to everybody, and I've had people tell me I need to open my own store because the cookies are so fabulous.
Thank you. That's
now you know my secret. I've been telling everyone her recipes are mine for years, mate.
Try the pecan shortbreads next and see what people think. They're really good too.
They really are.
Oh, I have. I've done those.
Okay, good. They're a family favorite.
The very first thing I did was I did the popovers.
Oh, nice.
Awesome.
Yes. Great. I love those.
I'm doing and the popovers turned out great.
That was my recipe.
That's a great cookie. Matter of fact, the only complaint I have against it, Rochelle, is there's not enough in there.
We'll have to do a version
2.
Yeah.
Happy to.
Careful
Hey,
what you
Michael,
wish
we
for.
have to say goodbye because we are at the end of the show.
Lovely to hear from you,
lovely
mate.
to meet you.
Thanks so much.
Thank you very much for being
Really
part of the
appreciate
show. So we are, I've got to remind everybody that this has been very popular. Remember, it's half off. If you want a bargain, you want something, if you want to try the Dura Bake, remember it's sold out when we debuted it, sold out every time we brought it back. Set of 2 in the sheet pans. Remember, they're 17.5 by 12.5 by an inch deep. Oven safe to 450. Choose the set of 2 in gold, the set of 2 in red, the set of 2 in green, or the set of 2 in the dark gray. Don't miss it. That's pretty incredible. Hey, don't miss our Today's Special. We didn't get a chance to ask Michael about the Today's Special grill, but he ordered it. And I hope that you'll order that Today's Special grill as well.
Oh, you'll love it. So that's just some shrimp. We're talking about sheet pan dinners all over the place right now.
Well, you need a few of these at home, don't you?
Oh, you do. I mean, it's just vegetables and shrimp thrown onto a sheet pan and baked in the oven, you know, and you can see the cleanup here is non-existent. Again, you know, once you get rid of those
and the
last
whole point,
couple of veggies.
it's this incredible Dura non-stick that we've been talking about all night long, whether it's the pans, whether it's our electric griddle that we launched tonight. This is non-stick, that's metal utensil safe, but you can't hurt it.
You can't hurt it. And while you're picking it up, and I see hundreds of you doing it right now, don't forget, grab one of these trivets too, because it is a game changer. You'll use it in so many different ways. It's the perfect accompaniment. And while stocks last, I think you can still match the colors, which is really cool.
Yeah, that's true. As a matter of fact, that's a really good point. This is the first show, and so everything is still available. I know later on, tomorrow night, things will get limited.
Right.
If you want to try some of the fun recipes that Michael referenced, some of the cookie recipes or some delicious things, please don't forget to choose Rochelle's cookbook. That's available for you. The cookbook with the 2 sheet pans, that's a nice gift to give. Someone said earlier that they're already almost done with holiday shopping. This is the way to get it, right? Half off and 2 sheet pans. I mean, before you know it, fall harvest is going to be here.
All delivered for free too, which is the crazy part.
Baking. Okay, the green choice, I understand, only a few hundred. And remember, you get 2 in the same color. So there's the green. The green is pretty.
By the way, you guys, we've just sold 700 or 600, what is it, 660 of these already gone. So 700, a couple of hundred of those will be gone in minutes.
And everything's on free shipping today. And if you've noticed, everything in this show has been on FlexPay. So before you go to bed tonight, if you're looking for something very specific, go onto our website at hsn.com.
What else you got over
We have
there?
up to 30% off on everything from Curtis Stone, which is wonderful. Ooh.
Look at this, Marla, roast potatoes. Beautiful, crispy, golden roast potatoes. And look, do your roast potatoes stick to the bottom of your pan? I know they, well, here's a tray that we've done, and not only is it stuffed.
Boy, if yours looks like this one.
Yeah, so then what you have to do next is you have to go along and scrape them all off, right? We've all done this before, don't worry, don't be ashamed. Then I'm gonna just pour it, sorry Mal, I'm stealing your sample, because I want you to see this is the normal, right? That's what you're normally scrubbing and soaking and crying over. Let me show you the Dura Bake. Let me pick this up. This is what happens with the Dura Bake. And there it is. Okay, so if I want to give that a real quick wipe, check that out. Which one would you rather be dealing with tomorrow night?
Well, that's an easy answer, right?
It's a pretty easy answer, isn't it?
Okay, so here's what I'm recommending that you do. Please continue to shop with us for a set of 2 of the sheet pans. Almost 1,000 of you have quickly ordered that. It's half off.
Wow.
Free shipping and handling. Those make for really great gifts. And also, our Today's Special, World Launch exclusive, first time ever, years in the making, the Dura Electric nonstick griddle. Very popular. If you'd love to own that, $69.95. That's another incredible value.
What a deal.
$50 off the retail value and only $14 on FlexPay to get home with free shipping and handling. If you're looking for a cookware set, we've got a great 9-piece set. That's a this day only. Lots of brand new things. The chef is back tomorrow at 10 a.m. and then tomorrow at noon.
At noon again, yeah.
So 10 a.m. Eastern time and noon, and then throughout the day.
Throughout the afternoon as well.
Chef, thank you.
Marlo, what a pleasure.
Thank you, it was so much fun.
Thank you, what a great launch.
And thank all of you. It was so much fun talking to you. Rochelle and Kat and the whole team. Continue to be social with us tomorrow. Join the chef tomorrow at 10. But don't move a muscle because Tamara's going to be coming up next, and she's got a fantastic hour of Birkenstocks. Have a great night, everybody. Thanks for shopping.
I got my Birkenstocks.